This lecture video will discuss the topic relating to embracing sustainability in the global context. And we will share a case relating to ING Bank, which discussed this issue in some very good detail. Embracing sustainability is an important aspect that is with us all as organizations, as businesses, as academic institutions. According to an article by ING, which is a Dutch bank, making the leap to more sustainable way of operating can deliver benefits to companies' reputation, business plans, as well as their financing. They argue that just like individuals, companies' motivations are complex. Many genuinely want to address ethical issues and engage with a wider range of stakeholders. They recognize that power brings responsibility. According to the study, one important aspect that we need to think about is that corporations are aware of the need to address environmental, social, and governance issues, and that will have multiple benefits for them. So what are the advantages of embracing sustainability? Meeting public expectations, avoiding bad news, according to the article, boosting the business, recruiting and motivating employees, reward for good behavior, complying with regulations. We can look at each and every aspect that was identified in the report. First one is meeting public expectation. There is a broad belief that amongst consumers and businesses, the concept of sustainability is important, and as a result, consumers and companies need to develop a strategy, need to develop a policy that will meet the public expectation. A recent example of how pressure from the public can drive change is plastic pollution. And that plastic pollution applies to the different locations in the world's oceans. While this problem has steadily worsened for years, a report by the World Economic Forum and the Ellen MacArthur Foundation claims that there will be more plastic than fish in the sea by 2050 if current trends aren't reversed. In response, we can have examples of leading companies in the world, including L'Oreal, Mars, Coca-Cola, Unilever, and Nestle, for example, announce that they are working towards using 100% reusable and recyclable or compostable packaging by 2025. The second point relating to avoiding bad news. It has been identified in the reports that companies are eager to keep the public on side, and keeping them on side basically required that companies adapt their strategies. A number of major consumers, such as Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, Unilever, have developed marketing strategies to show their commitment to the environment and society, and they are not part of news that negatively impact the demand for their products. The third point relating to boosting the business. According to this report, or according to this article, there are good business benefits to embrace sustainability. It can be a powerful enabler for efficiency saving. For example, the German chemical giant BASF has adopted a Verbound system that enables it to add value through efficient use of resources. Applied to energy, it has spurred BASF to use surplus heat from production processes in other production plants, for example. Thanks to Verbound, BASF saved around 19.2 million megawatts of energy in 2017. Giving it a competitive advantage in general. I mean, of course, the policy also had a positive impact on the environment. The energy saved was equivalent to 3.9 million metric of CO2 emission. The fourth point that came in the report, and that's recruiting and motivating employees. Organizations with robust corporate social performance are more attractive as employers, and which should literally help boost the long-term performance of the company. The view is confirmed by the report that was produced by, or the analysis and discussion and the article produced by ING relating to the experience. According to some people in the report were mentioned, it is argued that the sustainability standpoint is crucial to recruiting people to the firm. It was argued that millennials in particular don't want to join companies associated with pollution or low ethical standards. They care about social and environmental issues. It is argued in the article that it is a real theme in job interviews and how they select who they'd like to work for. The fifth point relating to rewards for good behavior. Ethical investment is now a big business. More than 1,700 investment managers have signed up to the UN Principles for Responsible Investments, representing around $70 trillion in asset under management. A progressive approach to the ESG issues has also been identified. It is very important to also mention that consulting companies have highlighted the importance of this good behavior to the performance of companies. Well-governed companies with minimal or positive impacts on society and the environment tend to have lower costs of capital, and as a result, they create more value. The sixth point is complying with regulation. While many corporates are taking a proactive approach to sustainability, government pressure and regulation can also be seen as an important drive for change. Many global corporations, ranging from Apple to Adidas to Volvo and others, alongside hundreds of elected officials, investors and other leaders, have signed up to the We Are Still In campaign, which supports climate action to meet the Paris Agreement.